Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Janison and Lowell, Mass. As your Dracut Middies are getting ready to take on the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Hi, everyone. Alongside Zach Pisano, I am Nathan Coro. This is the first podcast of the new year. Today is January 4th, 2017. Zach, anything you want to say quickly?
Yeah, Nathan, I just want to say, back to Salem. I'm going back to their, they're playing a D1 team, and tonight they're playing a D2 team. So Dracut's going to have to come out strong, Nathan, and they want to have a chance of winning this game. They got to come out firing, and that's going to be tough against this Division II North Andover Knights, Nathan.
Yep, in which my grandparents do have a taxpayer role in, because even though my grandparents live in Dracut, they still own property in North Andover, and so everyone pays taxes into the schools in each town regardless. But the good news is my grandparents, of course, are paying taxes into Dracut too. So
yep, and now it's over to Mr. Roberts, the PA announcer,
for this tonight's starting lineups. For several former and current middies, the scratches are stating there, as well as, from what I know, Brian Smith and Jack Brown and at least one other. Notable injuries: the Troy Thurkel out 2 to 4 weeks with a looks to be a wrist injury. The captain, so they'll have to juggle that loss. Now Doug Roberge.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this NBC DCL hockey game between the Scarlet Knights of North Andover High School and the Middies of Dracut High School. Now the starting lineup for North Andover High School. At center, number 2, Matt Lucy. At left wing, number 11, Matt Agri. At right wing, number 3, Nick Oliveri. On defense, number 8, Jake Setak. Also on defense, number 22, John Finney. In goal for North Andover, number 29, Ben Carlson. Head coach for North Andover is Peter Marfioni. Now the starting lineup for Dracut High School. At center, number 19, Nate LaPointe. At left wing, number 9, Adam Berger. At right wing, number 14, Jake Callery. On defense, number 3, Alec Vella. Also on defense, number 16, Alex Bogosian. Starting goalie for Dracut, number 32, Ryan Hardy. Head coach for Dracut is Jeffrey Ross. I ask that you all rise and remove your hats as we play our national anthem.
And again, we are live again from Janus Arena in Lowell. Just a quick note, Kyle McManus is now a forward for tonight's game. He's on the second line.
He's a forward? Okay.
Yep, quick note, he's going to be playing forward, and he's going to be on the second line. That's what I've heard. Yep. And we'll check that. Last I heard.
And he's on my bus, so I can certainly talk with him about that tomorrow. But Jim and I actually had a quick discussion about some problems with our bus route, but we won't get into those today. Really long story, not worth using a hockey game to talk about.
Yep, and now the starting defensive pair, again, as you heard, is Alex Bogosian and Vela now, the starting D. And then your starting 3 forwards, again, LaPointe, Berger, and Calorie, all in there now for the opening faceoff. And Nathan, over to you.
Tied up, and the middies have it off for LaPointe faceoff when Vela looks ahead for Berger. Can't get him. It is dumped in by the Scarlet Knights and Jake Sedek. Middies have control now. Alec Vela on the left corner, now streaking by in his own net. Pass ahead for Adam Berger. Lucy tries to keep it alive. He can. And now there's a battle near the right point, picked up by Nate LaPointe. He gets it out. Other direction, off the skate, Jake Calorie. And behind Carlson. It's on the right side of the Knights zone. Deflected in front on a Bogosian shot. And Carlson gets a piece of it. Gets sent down the other way, and this is an icing against the Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, great first chance there for the middies. Just a little too close, but, that's what they're going to need to do all night, Nathan. I mean, still early, too, like wicked early, but,
39 seconds in early.
Oh, yeah. So, but definitely, they probably would love to have first blood here in this game.
Yep, that would be huge, and Kyle McManus take the face off. I don't know why it's funny. Against Nolan Hines. Tied up, and the Scarlet Knights will get it. Twist back by Hughes. Now on the puck is Tyler Bonapane.
Yeah, so
sent ahead for Patrick Moran.
Yeah, it does seem like Kyle McManus, I think he is a forward tonight, Nathan.
Yep, that's an interesting change, considering he usually is pretty good on defense. Chance Diaz, but it's turned over. Tyler Bonapane. Then he turns it over, and then transiting is Dan Warner, and goes off the Scarlet Knights skating in, and now the other way, chasing for it. It's a nice Bonapane for the middies Warner. Right corner to the left of Hardy. Popped out Tyler Wilbur, looked ahead for Kyle Diaz, can't get him. A point shot taken by Jake Sedek behind the net. Edward Den. Advance head off the second Kyle McManus for Kyle Diaz. Diaz shooting, gets blocked off. Diaz again. Twist, looks for McManus trying to get him. He was then a drive and a save made by Carlson. Chasing to the right corner is Patterson. Now the Knights have control. It's Kyle Hooley. Now Jake Sedek. Back to John Finney. Off the boards, looks for Hooley, can't get him as AJ Sizik keeps it alive. And then the Knights send it out, and Den gloves down at center. Andrew Dixon. He battled for it with 2 Knights, and the middies have the puck now, neutral zone. Got it in briefly, but then in the stick of Jake Sedek for the Knights. Hand off John Finney. Now Kyle Hooley. Left side, Hooley knocked down by Bogosian. Sent in front by Zach Keating. Now at the line sent down by Joel Kochanski. Then the middies. That was just a collision between Alex Bogosian and one of the officials. Dumped right back in by the Knights, I'm pretty sure. I think that was Casey Hughes dumping it in. Long stretch of play here. Sent back in by Hughes. Goes behind Hardy. Bogosian, he slips down. Getting to the puck, Matt Agri looks in front. Hardy will freeze it up.
Yeah, tough break for Bogosian there as he went down, but Ryan Hardy able to make a big save there, Nathan.
12:16 to play in the first period. It's getting no score so far from Janice Rankin Lowell, also otherwise known as the Janice Icebox. Because that's not an official name, obviously, but the well, it's an ice rink, so the ice is an ice box. The stands are ice boxes, too. Face-off, tie-up. Here's a shot, goes over Hardy. Calorie. Bogosian, twist through Vela. And trying to get to it is Adam Berger. Now Nate LaPointe, wearing number 19 once again. Dumped ahead, goes behind Carlson as Joel Kochanski pushed by Jake Calorie. Berger looks in front, sent wide of the goal. Behind the net. The Knights have it. This is Nolan Hines. Turnover, Calorie twists on goal and a save by Ben Carlson. Right corner, Nate LaPointe gets to it before he turns it over for Nolan Hines. He's played behind the net. Hines looks ahead, evaluating his options. Sent ahead. It eluded the reach of Patrick Moran. That's an icing against North Andover.
Yeah, I just want to go back to when Asley, I think he's coming on that ice. Yeah, he is. Kyle McManus, like how he loved to cheat in when he was on D, and now he doesn't even have to worry about that because he's already in there. And, it showed up, too, as he had 2 goals, and I believe he had a couple assists as well. So now he gets to show his moves and skills as a forward.
Yeah, and also, in those situations, he basically can act as a fourth defensive defeater. Drive by Dan Warner, clip the crossbar. Yeah,
definitely. He can definitely be a D or forward, so that's always a good thing for a hockey team as well.
Yeah, and previously he was among their top defensemen before the switch to forward. Pass ahead, the Knights dump it in. Kyle Hooley gets on to Hardy. Now Eric Den behind his own net for the Middies. That one eludes off the boards and out of the zone before being sent back in by John Finney. Dan Warner for the Middies now. Sent ahead, gets through Kyle Diaz, and McManus almost got it, but John Finney sends it ahead the other way. It's going to be Zach Keating. Now the Middies trying to get something going in the other direction. McManus tries to poke it off the reach of Stephen Canal. But the Knights on the back in, goes to Hardy's right. Picking up behind the net is Kyle Hooley. Looks at his options. He's questioned by 2 Middies in Den McManus. McManus trying to send it out. He can't. Den trying to as well. He's not able to. Right corner pushing between Keating and Warner. Here's Keating. Question by Warner. Keating has it behind the net. Looks for a chance in front. He had Matt Agri, but the Middies going ahead the other way. Kyle McManus has Tyler Roberge. O.J. Patterson keeps it alive off his skate. And it's still in the zone. Looks like it had gone briefly. Turnover. The Knights dumped it in. Nick Oliveri. Turnover. Oh, and Begurian shot it off of his own post. And Hardy will freeze it after a good chance for Matt Agri.
Yeah, he tried to risk to rattle it around the boards, but he hit the side of the net. Close call, but again, Hardy coming up big there to keep this a scoreless game.
Yep, after the own post shot, there was a pretty good chance of North Andover, but it was denied by Hardy. And the Knights keep it alive. We're picked up by Alf Gogin, the Middies for Alec Vella. Now a pass ahead. We drop back. Turnover. Chance! And a save by Hardy on the shot taken by Matt Bosco. Andrew Dixon the other way. Pass ahead. A.J. Sizik, right side. He was offside. Looks like they aren't. Looks like it was a close call, but does appear at first glance to be the correct call.
Yeah, definitely was actually a close call. Andrew Dixon had a nice crisp pass, but he must have been just a little bit too far. Definitely a close call there.
Yep. Draw between Hines and Patterson. Hines hands it off for Bonapane. Tyler Bonapane right side. Shooting. He scores! Tyler Bonapane on a wrist over the right side. And Knights lead 1-0.
Was that some speed, Nathan? He came in really fast. And then now North Andover has first blood here in the first period. And Middies are now down 1. Hopefully they can try and strike back here.
Yep. While giving up an early goal is not what you want to do, at least it's not a late goal.
Definitely. And the top line is now out there.
Face off between LaPointe and Hines. And here's Bonapane again. Lister sent wide of the goal. Now left board battle. Pick up the puck.
North Andover goal scored by number 16, Patrick Moran.
Okay.
Assisted by number 20, Casey Hughes.
Okay, so it was actually Patrick Moran and Casey Hughes. Looked like a 15 to me, but maybe they got it wrong initially. Maybe I was wrong. It's possible that I was wrong. Anyways, Middies trying to get it ahead. That was Den. Turned over, but the Knights were blatantly offside.
Yeah, I just brought it in a little too early as number 11. I don't have a roster here, but he was.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Right there was
oh, thank you. Anyway, he was in the zone, and I think it actually just hit his stick, and that's why I think it went in by accident. So offsides, and now it comes out.
Alex Bogosian for Alec Vella. Twisted backhand by the Knights. And a save made on the Zach Keating shot by Ryan Hardy.
Yeah, another nice save from Hardy. He's playing really well. It's just that one goal, but he's gave the Middies some quality chances. Yeah, quality chances here. Sorry about that. But he's been keeping them alive here. He's made some nice saves, Nathan.
Yep. John Finney twist down for Stephen Canal. Chance in front, pass by Zach Keating, but the Middies get it the other direction. Kyle Diaz looks at McManus, couldn't get to him. And being pressured is Jake Sedick by Tyler Roberge. And the Knights will get it in the direction, but he gets into the stick of Alex Bogosian for the middies in his own zone. Kyle McManus looks for Kyle Diaz, gets dumped down. And right side, the Knights try and get it out. Zach Keating does so successfully. Steaming in, Keating, nice little dangle, chance in front, nice save by Ryan Hardy.
Wow, wow, wow. Zach Keating, what a move put on. And Hardy, nice save again. But, man, Nathan, that was a very, very nifty move put on there by Keating.
Yep, a brilliant save by Ryan Hardy. Face off one cleanly by Lucy. The point, a shot, sent wide of net, shot by Hughes. Left corner near the goal line. But on the woods, and a shot by Matt Lucy gets off of Hardy. Maybe clip the post, net dislodged. Looks like they're talking about something down there. Referee's talking with some of the players and might have some.
I don't think there's any penalties being handed out.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're just putting it to center.
Not sure what was said.
Interesting. Well, whatever. They're bringing it actually just next to the Dracut defensive blue line along our boards. Face off between Patterson and Lucy. It's a tie-up. And no clear possession as of yet. And then the Knights will force their way into the Dracut defensive zone. The line, Nick Oliveri sent out by the middies. Kochanski and then a feed in. Corbin picked up by Eric Den. Middies try and get it out via Arjun Patterson. They can't now. Doesn't get it. Andrew Dixon. 2-on-1 with Sizik. Can he get it in time? But it gets through Sizik's stick. Right now along the board behind the net. Patterson looks for it, but it is turned over to the control of Casey Hughes. Middies get it to the line. Shot by Den. Save, rebound. Twist in front. Here's Dixon. Wrister! Save by Carlson. First little area of pressure for the middies in a while down in the north end of his zone.
Yeah, and that was Andrew Dixon playing some nice one. And nice wrist shot, too. But that was just a nice save by the goalkeeper, Ben Carlson. I mean, coming up big with 6:45 to go. And that's why they had the lead right now, Nathan.
Yep, this could be a goalie's duel if the middies can get more. And then, of course, if the goalie, Callie backhand sent wide to the goal. So on the left side, the Knights try and get it out, but they can't. Middies keep it in. Callie twist and a save by Carlson. And then, almost on the air, Patrick Moran, but kept in. And now the Knights do clear it out and gets into their bench.
That went over their bench, Nathan.
Oh.
Hit the wall over there.
I didn't even see that. I just saw it going over into the bench, and the Knights get it back into their bench, courtesy of a fan in the vicinity. Face off between LaPointe and Keating. To Carlson's right. Gets to the right side now. Matt Agri for John Finney. Now Zach Keating. 6:06 to go in the first. Knights ahead by one over the middies. And Keating pressured by Berger behind that, and Keating loses his stick. He kicks it, and he slips and falls on that one in the left corner.
His stick went flying, Nathan.
Yep. LaPointe, it is turned over now for Jake Sedick. Bogosian trying to send it in. He can, but it's picked up by the stick of John Finney in his own zone. Turned over by Alec Vella. Head the other way. Dumped in by Vella. Berger goes on the chase. He has plenty of room to get it in the attacking zone. Looks for LaPointe. Can't get him. Knights have it. Bringing it ahead. Matt Agri. That we pass ahead, but it looks like Lucy was offside, and yes, he was.
Yeah, he was, Nathan.
I was thinking, are they going to call that? They did. Lucy unhappy with the call, but it looks like the correct call to me.
Yeah, definitely. We had a great view of it, too. His skate was just over the blue line. Nice call.
Yeah, we're right by that blue line, so got a pretty good view.
It is a little hard to see, though.
Yeah, the blue line is hard to see. The paint is faded in here. Knight's going to draw. Hughes Now dumped ahead by Kochanski. And that one, then Hughes brought it, sent it in, but it was offside. Middies the other way. Kyle McManus dumps it in. Carlson forced to take it away. McManus chasing, as is Hughes. Diaz gets it. And McManus sends it in, tries to send it in front. Warner can't keep it alive. In fact, go ahead, Zach.
Okay, back to over here. When North Andover, it looked like it was actually still in, but the ref said it was off. But when I saw him take the shot, wrist it in, I saw that puck still on the blue line, Nathan.
Okay. So behind the Dracut net now, the Knights have it. Matt Lucy to the point. Cedic now. Kochanski shoots, save, rebound, chance in front. Backhand by Olivieri sent wide.
Good save there. Looked like it might have been tipped in front.
Eric Den, the middies, being pressured by Nick Olivieri of the Scarlet Knights. Kyle McManus and the middies sends it around the board, trying to get it out, but it's kept alive by Joel Kochanski. Then the middies will clear it out. This one will go all the way down for an icing against the middies, with 4:18 to play in the first period.
Yeah, hopefully the middies can get something here, Nathan. They're down 1-0, but hopefully they can maybe tie it before the end of the period and maybe even get more.
Yep, that'd be nice. Face off to come to the right of Hardy between Patterson and Hines. Sent on goal, and now here's Hines, left side. Drop back, Morin. Morin for Bonapane. Bonapane. There's a battle in the right corner to the left of Ryan Hardy. Middies look like they're close to getting it, and they do. RJ Patterson. Andrew Dixon trying to get it out. He can't, as the Scarlet Knights keep it alive. Dixon gets it, sends it ahead for AJ Sizik. It went through his skates, and he collides with John Finney. Patrick Moran in a neutral zone for the Knights. Dumps it ahead. Will get behind Hardy. Alec Bella, AJ Sizik, RJ Patterson for the middies. Patterson with some speed, and he's hit with 3 different Scarlet Knights all around him.
Big hit, Nathan.
Yep, so it gets out of the zone. Here's a chance. Tyler Bonapane. Here's a chance. Slot shot. He scores! Tyler Bonapane. It's 2-0 North Andover.
That was a nice wrist shot, Nathan. It just beat Hardy on the blocker's side, I believe. Might have even been the glove, but just went right over his shoulder. And a nice wrister there by Bonapane.
Yeah, so again, I do think that is his second. Like, I think they just announced it wrong, and the first one wrong in the arena. The point was a draw. Eric Den dumps it ahead. Again, this is kind of a similar start to the Latin Academy game, except North Andover was in D2. Where so far as the chance, score! Jake Cowley, the side of the net, the middies out and won!
Yeah, that was a nice goal, Nathan. It was a bad turnover, and as soon as Cowley had it, he wristed it quick because the goalie there, Carlson, he was not in a good position, and Cowley took that opportunity and wristed it nice. Nice goal, and Cowley keeps it going as his streak is amazing. Is that his 10th of the season, Nathan?
Ninth,
I was close. Anyway, that's good for the middies, so now they cut the lead in half.
Yeah, as I was saying, they were going to be down 2-0, and chance for North Andover. Pass backhand sent over the net by Matt Bosco. And Bosco's inside the net, trying to interfere with Hardy. Oh, boy. Wait, I thought maybe I saw it happen.
I believe number 7 for
Matt Bosco.
I believe his stick actually got stuck inside of Hardy's mask. That's what it was looking like.
That's possible.
That's what I thought was happening down there, Nathan.
Yeah, like I initially thought he was taunting him, but then clearly something else happened.
North Andover goal scored by number 15, Tyler Bonapane. Assisted by number 10, Zach Keating.
So Zach Keating will get the assist on Bonapane's goal for the Knights. Backhand in front, over the net. Oh, it's in the net! Backhand by Lucy, and it's 3-1. So Jake Cowley's goal unassisted. And a backhand in front, roofed over Hardy. And the middies are down 3-1. Matt Lucy will get the goal.
Yeah, close call there. Hardy was in a good position, but I think it just squeaked right over his back shoulder there. And now the middies are getting down by 2.
Yep.
And I don't know if Zach Keating got that goal on the first one. We'll maybe have to figure that out. But if that was, he now has a goal and assist.
No, it was Bonapane who got the
No,
second goal.
the first goal.
First goal was credited to Moran, but I think it was Bonapane. I think he just got the number wrong.
Okay.
Third North Andover goal to Matt Lucy.
North Andover goal scored by number 2, Matt Lucy. Assisted by number 15, Tyler
Bonapane will get the assist on Lucy's goal. So Ryan says what to say. Okay, Latin Academy game went down 2-0. North Andover game went down 2-0. They were stuck in their own zone a lot. Then North Andover scores to make it 3-1. The Lions shot by Hughes sent wide. Middies have it behind the net. It's forked down, and now it's on the right side. Keeping it in is Hughes. Behind the net, Morin and Bogosian battle for it now. Kyle Diaz trying to send it out. He can't. Bonapane. Bogosian has it for the middies. Trying to send it out. He can't. Robuch turned over. And then the Knights turn over. And they get it back. So a series of turnovers. And a chance in front. Saved by Hardy. Then it's sent out the other direction. Jake Calley will get to it for the middies. Then it's turnover. This is John Finney. Now it's Matt Agri. Jake Sedick. Now they get pressured. Matt Agri, left side shot, sent over Hardy. Shot, another one sent wide of Hardy. This time around, Agri, Keating. Dug out by Canal. Looks in front, twist, he scores! It's Agri, and it's 4-1 for the Knights. With 16 seconds to go in the first, and this one is becoming a disaster quickly.
Yeah, Nathan, that just beat him 5-hole there, and that's 4 goals in the first period. Not a good start there for the middies.
Blah.
Yeah, not good.
That one's the goal for Matt Agri. Oh boy. Quick little fan of several goals. And a 1-0 game for North Andover becomes a 4-1 game still for North Andover. And Ryan Hardy makes a save there. Matt Lucy looks towards in front. That will end the first period. The middies down 4-1 to the North Andover Scarlet Knights. And we'll have to yell at my grandparents for paying taxes to North Andover over this one because I'm kidding.
At the end of the first period of play, North Andover 4, Dracut 1.
Let's see who gets the assist on
North Andover goal was scored by number 11, Matt Agri. Assisted by number 21, Stephen
Canal, as I thought.
And number 10, Zach Keating.
Keating will get the secondary assist on that goal. We'll be back for period number 2. Welcome back for second period action between the Dracut Middies and the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Your middies are down 4-1 right now to the Scarlet Knights. And I talked to the scorekeeper, who would say is Trevor Blanchette, a teacher at Dracut High School, and he said that he thought the referee was wrong in saying that the first goal was a Patrick Moran. He thinks it was Tyler Bonapane as well from North Andover. And the ref also that Jake Kelly's goal was scored by Dominic Maraca, which is weird because I've not seen Maraca play all season long for the middies. Anyways, it pops up in that was definitely Jake Calloway's goal, though no doubt about that. I think that's been fixed. Nate LaPointe, Calloway stays on side. Dumped down, goes behind Carlson. And now Matt Lucy trying to bring it up for the Knights. Turned over, and then back over. Lucy fed ahead. Matt Bosco shooting. Hardy gets a piece of it. Jake Calloway. Turnover and battle between Dan Warren and Matt Bosco. Behind the net, Eric Den gets to it. And he's battling with Matt Lucy with the puck now. Still in the right corner. And then finally gets away from that corner. Adam Burgo trying to pressure for the puck for the middies. 1 minute into the second period. Off the boards. And rushing to it and winning a race is Jake Gallo. Hey.
I think it's number 11. No, it's 14. It's Calorie. Never mind.
Yeah. No, the reason why I said Gallo is because the icing I've ranted about this before. Like, well, it's one thing if it's a close race and you know that the team who would be favored by the icing is ahead. The other thing in situations like that where the team who would be iced against is clearly ahead in the race. It was close, but but Cali was clearly ahead. I'm gonna rant every time I hear that. I see that happen because that interpretation of the rule just annoys me. Sent out another icing against Dracut.
Yeah, and Nathan, we got to try and get some more goals in this period as Hardy allowed 4. Nothing on him. There was just a lot of shots and a lot of traffic in front, and he stopped the majority of them, too. Saying that there's 4 goals and he stopped the majority says a lot. There was a lot of shots in that period, and there was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Mitty's got to try and have some stronger defense here and get some offense as well.
Oh, and now make the count of former middies to 3. They are Kyle Maxim, Brian Smith, and Jack Brown. As Maxim and Smith are just walking by our press area. Sent in front. Kyle McManus. Backhand. Go ahead, Zach.
It is so weird seeing McManus down there, not at the point. I don't know if it's just me. It's very weird. It's probably seeing him for 2 years playing at D is a lot different, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think from that they made line changes after Troy Kell's injury. That was a cause. I was told by JV player Cam Chagnon, who is also in Boston, is very good friends with Kyle McManus. Thump down Alec Vela on the boards. It is turned over into the stick of Stephen Canal. Then he gets behind the net, and Alpha goes in for the middies. Looks ahead for Kyle Diaz. Diaz will retrieve. Stumped ahead. Now Diaz. Wait. Shoots! Saved by Carlson. He will freeze it up.
That was a good shot there by Diaz. Nice save, though, by Carlson.
So 12:19 to play in period 2. And the score is 4-1 North Andover still. Face off to Carlson's left. It's sent behind the net immediately off that draw. Hit between AJ Sizik and Jake Sidik. Sizik kicked in front. And then gets to the control of Matt Bosco. Sent ahead. This one will be icing.
Nathan, your favorite.
Yep, another one of those less than perfect calls. And it did look like that Olivier was ahead in that race. So,
but it was a good one though, considering it was North Andover.
Yeah, at least a rule goes against both teams. It's not, you can't write a rule that goes against one team only.
Truth.
Yep. Face off between Patterson and Hines. To the left of Carlson. It looked like Patterson had won it, but immediate turnover. Wanapane. Morin. The middies will get it out. Putting ahead. Nice play by AJ Sizik. Sizik looks in front. Patterson couldn't get the shot away. The Knights will get it out. Wanapane gets him from Moran. Wanapane still. Vouch's option shoots. Looks for a wraparound. A wraparound pass, not necessarily wraparound shot attempt. Turnover! Off to the races is O.J. Patterson, but he can't get by the North Andover players, and there's a penalty coming against the Knights, the first penalty of the game.
Yeah, and I believe that's going on number 20, John Finney. Nope.
Finney. Wait.
Maybe nope, it's Sidik.
It's 8, Jake Sidik.
Sidik, thank you. Big power play here, Nathan. Middies,
yep,
they should. They need a goal here to hopefully cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, so playing the so.
And now McManus is at the point.
Yep, I was about to say false start.
Yep.
And Jake Kelly hands the puck to the official off that false start.
North Andover penalty on number 8, Jake Seatack. Minor penalty for hooking.
And it is hooking.
Won by the point. McManus pass for Cowley. Cowley shoots from the line into the stick of Kyle Diaz. Knights get it, and sending it out is Nolan Hines. And there was a race for the puck. And Nick Oliver and Jake Cowley had the battle there, and now Jake Cowley, McManus, but then it's turned over. Dumped sent back in by Nolan Hines. Before Jake Cowley retrieves with a minute 1 to go in a penalty against the Scarlet Knights. Middy's a huge probably chance to pull back within 2. Rush up ahead either way. Gets Jake Cowley. Fakes passes, twist in front, over the net, shot. 2 pucks on the ice now as one was stuck in the netting. But that shot went into the mesh. Face-off to come to Carlson's right with 42 seconds of play in the penalty. And 10:33 to play in the second period. Then scores 4-1 Scarlet Knights over your Middies. It's tied up, it gets down to the right corner. Trying to keep it alive, Nate LaPointe on the right side. And the Knights will send it out. So McManus will chase. Okay, wait. Huh? They just called icing at the Scarlet Knights. They're on the Knights on the penalty kill. Wait, what? What just happened? What's happening here? That was weird. Okay. I have no idea what just happened there. Like, it looked like they were calling icing against North Andover. And the face-off is to Hardy's right. What is this? The MIAA's modifications of rules can be extremely strange sometimes.
Yeah, Nathan, I think it was a missed call. I think they originally thought it was an icing, but they were actually on the power play. So I think Dracut was arguing that they should have had the puck here, because if North Andover won the face-off, then it would have been a different story. So luckily they didn't, though.
Yep. Jake Calloway in neutral zone. Waits. Nice little move, and then he dumps it in before being picked up by Nolan Hines. And now Matt Bosco will clear it out. McManus, 6 seconds of the penalty. The Knights will kill this one off. Jake Calloway, right side, as the penalty has now expired. Coming up on the left side, Kyle Diaz. And yes, that one was an icing. Looked like the proper call, not by much, because Casey Hughes looked just ahead of Kyle Diaz in that race. Again, the way they have some of the rules is kind of strange in Massachusetts. But, okay. It's the way it works. I don't make the rules.
Wish it was a little bit of a stronger power play there, Nathan. Not too many shots. Hopefully they can try and get another one and maybe do more than that.
Yep. Sent out by Matt Agri. Battle behind the Dracut net among several players. RJ Patterson tried to clear it out, but kept it at the line, and a shot. Turnover! As whiffing on a shot, John Finney. Middy's head the other way. RJ Patterson. Then it's turned over again. This time Matt Agri pass for Zach Keating, right side. Keating, pass in front. Sent wide by Canal. And a drive taken by Cedic. Does not get on goal. Back in front. Save on the Canale shot by Hardy.
Yeah, a little extra there, as you guys might have saw. Oh, wait a minute. We actually might have a penalty. Yeah, we do. It's
penalty against Zach Keating.
Yep. And is this a power play? Yep, it is. So hopefully, Middies can do better on this one.
Hey, apologies for that. I was just having a sip of water. So 9:10 to play in the second period. Middy's down by 3. Slashing the call against Keating. Trying to send it out and doing so successfully is John Finney. Jake Cowley starts off for the Middies behind his own net. 1:11 to play in the power play. 8:48 to go in the second period. Cowley has head off a point stick. Look for Diaz, couldn't get him. And the Knights will back it out. Nolan Hines with that backhand. And almost turn over to Matt Lucy. But the Middies will get it. Jake Cowley trying to keep Lucy off his reach. Nice play by him. Then the Knights send him back into the attacking zone. Matt Agri was on the dump there. So the Middies haven't had any zone time on either power play yet. 36 seconds to go in the penalty. Adam Berger, right side. Drop back, Nate LaPointe. Waits, passes at the line. Calorie a drive. Deflected wide of the goal. Trying to get it out is Finney. John Finney, he can't. Kept alive, Jay Calorie. Kyle McManus now, but gets out of his zone. 18 seconds ago, and penalty twist back in by McManus. Bogo can't touch it because he was on the laid offside. Right when the Middies looked to have something going, too. That happened. Oh, well. A little down, icing against Dracut.
Yeah, I mean, Middies took a long time to at least get the puck in the zone. And I don't even think they have a shot off, and it's going to be hard now with 5 seconds. I don't think they're going to get a shot off on this power play here, Nathan.
Especially with the face-off being in their own zone to Hardy's right.
Exactly.
Anyway, 5 seconds to go in said penalty, as you were saying, Zach. And Zach Keating getting ready to escape the box. Play on the left side. Keating escapes the box. His teammate Moran looks to get it. And now it's down on the right boards. Send out Alec Bella. AJ Cizik turned over. Dumping it in. Nolan Hines. Turn over AJ Cizik pass off of RJ Patterson. He dumps it in. Get behind Ben Carlson. Sent off the boards and out by Hines. Turnover dumped in. They were offside, Alec Bella, as RJ Patterson was over the line. Yeah, so kind of a whammy with the schedule, with the way the schedule set up these past 2 weeks, because they had New Hampshire D1 Salem ranked one of the best teams in the state of New Hampshire last week. Then they had New Year's, and now they're playing Mass D2 North Andover. So, yeah, kind of away from the schedule, but they're playing in their league on Saturday. Anything you want to say, Zach, with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard playing Division I and Division II teams. I mean, Middies are D3, but I mean they've been putting on some good fights. It's just hard when you have a better team playing on the ice.
And a chance in front. Nick Oliveri is denied. Digging Matt Lucy. Not behind the net. Dan Warner forced to pick up his stick. And Knights have it. Shot. Score! It's Lucy, and it's 5-1 North Andover.
Yeah, I think he actually shot it off Ryan Hardy's glove or a part of his body there, and it just went right behind him, and now it's 5-1. So definitely a rough game here. And I mean, if it gets deeper in, I'm wondering maybe we might see Freddie Kozelski in net possibly.
Yeah, well, I hear the JV team is winless, so they maybe would rather keep Hardy in. I don't know. I'm not completely sure.
Depending on how bad this game gets. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, we'll have to go from there.
If it gets badly out of here, and you just want to do you just want to mercy pull Ryan Hardy if that does happen. Like it's at 5-1 now with 6:12 to go. So
North Andover goal scored by number 2, Matt Lucy. Assisted by number 9, Nolan Hines.
Nolan Hines will get the assist on Matt Lucy's goal. Look in the middies of the way, Jay Calorie. Drop back, Adam Burger. Burger lifted. Score!
What? That was in the net, Nathan.
Yeah. It looked like it was off the back bar and out. There was no video review in the MIAA.
Wow.
Maybe they'll talk to Carlson. I don't.
That was in.
That looked in to me.
It hit the white bar there.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it was off the back bar.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Nathan. I mean, we can't do anything about it now, but I do think that might have been a goal.
A bad game gets worse. You score, and the referee sees it go off the front bar, even though it looked pretty clearly off the back bar to me. Like I'm pretty sure that was a goal by Adam Burger. Ugh. And he's in the physics class, and there's a kid, and it was always like, hey Adam, did you score a goal? Well, not necessarily in that fashion, but whenever I bring up hockey, that happens. Eric Den behind the net. 5:15 to go in the second. North Andover up 5-1. This one's getting out of here, and Dominic Maraca on the ice now for the Middies. Kept alive, sent down by Casey Hughes. Apologies for the slow play. It happens in a blowout like this sometimes. I've never called a blowout this bad against the Middies before. Eric Den. Come back in. And the middies are offside. Well, looks like most of the midi fans are still here.
Still early, Nathan.
Yeah. Front of the midi bench to face off, tied up, and then gets down into Ryan Hardy's vicinity. Behind the net now, Lucy. Twist in front.
But hit
And-
Patterson.
Yep. I should point out that is that goal was Matt Lucy's second of the game. The goal that happened a few minutes ago. So, chance Lucy looks in front, looks for a play. Can't get one. Now it's Lucy again. Pressured by Patterson, Bogosian. Andrew Dixon trying to send it out. He does not. It was just barely kept in at the line by John Finney.
Patterson, I believe, is out without a stick. Oh, no, it's not Patterson.
Yeah. Saved by Ryan Hardy on that play.
I think it was actually Bogosian.
3:46 to go in the second period. 5-1 the score in favor of North Andover.
And on the way back to the bench, Lucy and Bogosian were exchanging some words.
McManus against Keating in the draw. Tied up, and then it will knock it out. Looks like it was going to, but the Scarlet Knights look to keep it in. 3:38 to go in the second. Picked up by Joel Kochanski. Now Zach Keating, and then it's behind the net. McManus tripped. Power play middies. Holding was the call against Stephen Canale. So it looked like a trip to me at first. Well, if a game was look over to behind the net, lights are out now, but the Zamboni lights will be on. I guess the Zamboni's like, okay, enough of this game.
North Andover penalty on number 21, Stephen Canale. Another penalty for holding.
Yep, holding the call. 1:22 to go in said penalty against Canale. McManus. Cowley. LaPointe. Brings it ahead. Diaz. Turnover. Lucy forks it. Kept in by Cowley, though. Cowley. Listo! Gets behind the net. McManus keeps it alive. Moran tries to get it out. He can't. Here's Burger. And now a shot taken by LaPointe. Saved by Carlson. Then the Knights will clear it out. 2:40 to go. Heading to a Nate LaPointe for the middies. LaPointe evaluating his options. Drop back. McManus looks in front. Couldn't get the shot off before. Couldn't get the shot to the net anyways. And the Knights will clear it out again. 23 seconds to go in the penalty. I have some significant concerns that the scheduled double whammy may eventually cost the middies later in the season, because it's morale. It lowers morale when you lose two straight like it's a tough team. Even though they did play pretty close against Salem. Diaz off a stick and then turned over and then falling down and then out of the box. Canale shot gets over Hardy. The puck pops out. Nope, according to the referee, it did not. Battle on the left side near the point, 1:41 to go, and then the middies cleared out. No icing. Sending it ahead, Nolan Hines now drop back, turned over, and gets into the zone. Hines trying to get out. He can't, as Patterson without a Questionson. Into Dixon, Risto save, rebound chance, and the puck loose, and Finney will get it out. Now, this team, Buonapane, with two tonight. Today, Buonapane set in front. And it is now behind the net. Before being picked up by Zach Keating. Turned over. Middies have it the other direction. Dumped in by AJ Sizik. Kept alive at the line by Alec Vela. Vela drive, does not get even close to being on goal. Sizik pressuring left side. 41 seconds to go in the second period. Keeping alive at the line, Dominic Moraka. Moraka sends it down behind the boards. And behind Carlson, apologies. All along the boards. John Finney. Sent ahead. Keating. Turnover. Middies will clear it out. 20 seconds to go in the period. Holiday sticks it for Moraka. Moraka off the boards. 11 seconds to go. Now down to 8 in the period. Shot. Save. It popped up behind the net. Onto the crossbar. And now Lucy. Lucy twist in front. And looking at his option was looking for Nick Olivieri, but no shot taken. After 2 periods of play, it is North Andover 5 and Drake at 1. We'll be back for the third period.
Welcome back. Third period action just about get ready to get underway here from Janus Arena in Lowell, Mass. Middies are down, yes, I'm saying this correctly, 5-1 to the North Andover Knights. And Nathan, it's been a long one here, and it's been a tough one for the Middies. Hardy's been playing all right, but he's had not much support there.
Yeah, most definitely. This is the second worst game of the season. Only to when they were down. Only to when they lost 5-0 to the Boston Land Dragons in the first meeting between those two teams. Nate LaPointe rushing ahead for Dracut. Point backhands behind the net. Ideally, the Middies just want to get a couple of goals just to say, okay, we had a good third period. We'll see if that happens, though. Jake Cowley trying to get it out of his own zone. He does. John Finney for the Knights. Comes out a little too far off the boards. Icing against North Andover. So that's a nice little bounce to the Middies there.
So, yeah, 5-1 here, Nathan, and it's going to be hard to get 4, but it's not impossible. They just need Hardy to stay strong, and they need Middies offense to get something going here.
And as I said, the best case scenario is to just get a couple to say, hey, we had a decent third period. And Ryan Hardy makes a save on a Tyler Bonapane shot. Yeah, like it would be nice to get the 4 goals to tie the game and get the point. But,
yeah, definitely.
But it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but not only that they have to get 4 goals, they also have to prevent. What was I saying now? They also have to prevent North Andover from scoring a goal, and I believe Hardy needs a new piece of wood here.
Yep, he had his stick checked out.
Let's see how this one. Maybe it's his lucky stick here, Nathan.
Yeah, okay. So, where's Tyler going? Okay, that's... Okay, one of our camera, Tyler Massey just left for some reason. Yeah. Okay, so Zach. Looks like Zach's going to take over. Zach, that's the tight camera.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So, brought down. Now behind the net, and the Knights have it. Joel Kochanski, right boards for the Knights. Behind the net, Nolan Hines. Turnover, Kyle McManus. McManus dropped, kept alive by Bogosian. Past McManus, left side. Carlson, well, I thought Carlson had it. He didn't. Either that or he didn't. He handed it off without me seeing. Alex Bogosian. Tyler Robush for Kyle McManus. Turned over. Let's have it, Tyler Bonapane. Bonapane a shot. Sent wide of the net. It's out of the zone. Whoa, and a collision between Lucy and Vela. Kyle McManus. No, he tried to get it, but he couldn't. Then he gets behind. Maybe it went off his stick. Not completely sure. 12:48 to go in this one in any situation. Played ahead. Stephen Canali dumps it in behind Hardy. Getting towards Zach Keating. Banged in front, and it gets in the net. The Knights score, and it's 6-1.
Yeah, not good there, Nathan. Again, another goal, and Hardy in the right position again, but it just beats him. He's in the right position, it's just beating him, and it was a nice goal.
Yeah, there were several players in front. Couldn't figure out which one got it, but not the best of evenings for the Dracut Middies. So this deficit of 5 goals is tied for the worst. Bringing it ahead, Matt Bosco shooting. Now digging for Matt Lucy and Hardy will freeze it up.
North Andover goal scored by numbers 21, Steve Canale.
Canale with the goal.
Assisted by number 11, Matt Agri, and number 10, Zach Keating.
That is the first career goal for Stephen Canale, a senior at North Andover High. It escapes the blue line. Middies might have something. Patterson had a passing into Dixon, couldn't get it to him. But if that pass was if the try was a little bit earlier, then maybe a successful pass would have taken place. Oh well, you're down 6-1. Maybe maybe they might pull Hardy in the final minutes if it continues at this pace. Forked in by Matt Bosco. Gets behind Hardy to his left. And it gets off the boards. Dominic Moraka, RJ Patterson, AJ Sizik looks back to Patterson, who gets it, then tries to work in the other direction, but the Knights get it. And here comes Tyler. That's a good thing. And a chance in front. Hardy will get a piece of it on a shot taken by Cam Parr. Whoops. And Zach Pisano just tilt lock on the camera. Thankfully, we were on Mike's shot of the play. Okay. Tied up to the right of Hardy. Middies try and get out. They are not able to. As John Finney keeps it in the line, Middies try and get it out, but they're not able to. Patrick Moran looks in front. Can't get it. Moran looks behind the net. Now it's Parr. Buonapane now evaluates his options. Here's Buonapane. But then the Middies get Alec Vela. Behind his own net, looks for the passing option. Kyle McManus looks and cannot get Nate LaPointe. Can't Parr either way, but they were offside as Buonapane was a little bit slow in escaping the zone.
Yeah, Middies now down by 5 here, and it's pretty much over. I'm not going to, hopefully, I don't like to say that, but I mean, there's a decent amount of time, but they need to get 5 goals, and they need to prevent North Andover from getting anything. And that's just to tie it, and take a tie.
But
so
keep going.
It's just going to be a hard thing to do, but you never know.
Yeah, well, regardless, as I was saying earlier, a huge double whammy, and it's maybe a morale dip for them, unfortunately. But schedules don't work out in your favor sometimes. We've seen it happen to Bruins, of course, at times. Kyle McMahon is trying to get out. He can't. Now it's Bogosian on the boards. And then Diaz, he couldn't get it out. Den will get it out. Now on the puck is Casey Hughes for the Knights. Joel Kochanski. Stephen Canale, who just scored his first ever varsity goal for the Knights. Pines rigging between Keating and Bogosian. A whistle. See what happens. Looks like, nope. Face off, tied up. And now dumping it in. The Knights, and then Alec Bella. Battling with Matt Bosco. passes. Cam Parr looks for Bosco. Couldn't get it to him. Here's Vela. Now Patrick Crowley for the Middies. Turnover to Matt Lucy, who is 2 in this game. Tries to dangle past Vela. He can't. Joe Gagnon battling with Mike Halloran. Dominic Moraka by that. He turns it over to Matt Lucy. Looks to spin in front. Maybe hard to get a piece of not sure who's Halloran. Look for Lucy. Can't get to him. Can't get Bosco either. He does get Parr. Bosco behind the net. Looks in front. Chance for Halloran. Twist down. Looks for Parr. Cam Parr in the puck now. Passes. Bosco. Halloran a drive. Saved by Hardy with Lucy looking in front.
Yeah, you know, it seems like they can't have the puck. Like, they can't keep it. It's hard. This team is very good. They're a very good team. And they're only D2. I can't imagine what a D1 team would be like in Massachusetts, I should say. Because we did play at D1, but that was in New Hampshire. But, I mean, this team is really good. And Middies have struggled all night here, Nathan.
Yeah, it's probably a matter of systems, since Salem was ranked as one of the best, as the 7th best team in the state of New Hampshire in a recent Hockey Night in Boston poll. So it might be by a matter of systems, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
He was a turnover, and AJ Sizik goes the other way for the Middies. I should stand back up. Play along the right side of and here's a drive taken by Dan Warner, gloved up by Ben Carlson. A clunker from one of the worst rinks in the state.
Good morning.
The rink itself is a clunker, and so is this game.
Yeah, and you know, it's hard, Nathan, playing in this rink. There is a lot of problems with the ice, but you know, sometimes it's an advantage too. You know, with the Middies having played here a lot in North Andover, not, you know, used to this kind of stuff. It's almost like a backyard pond in some instances.
Yeah, kind of similar to the advantage that Salem, New Hampshire has at the ice center, because that's an Olympic-sized rink.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely a challenge too. I mean, you're going from this size rink to an Olympic-sized rink. Definitely more challenging, and that's why the coaches have to be careful and realize that they're playing on a bigger surface, and these players are going to get tired quicker.
Yeah, and then you return to this type of surface after getting used to it. Actually playing pretty well on the big rink.
Yeah.
And they have 2 more games in a big rink up in Salem. They play Cambridge and Lowell back-to-back Saturdays at home in February. The Knights bring ahead. Cam Parr left side. Looks for a drop. Can't get an option as Dan Warner with a nice defensive play. 7:32 to go. Andrew Dixon, AJ Sizik. Sizik right side. Shooting. Does not get on goal. Not even close. Andrew Dixon to the puck first left side. But it's turned over, then turned right back over for Dixon. Looking at his options. Cam Parr trying to force the turnover. He can't, at least not now. Still a battle on the left wing half boards. Cam Parr will get it out. Pass at the wing. There's a chance left side for Kyle Hooley. Can't get a decent shot. Here's Alex Vela. Off the boards, through skates. I'm kind of surprised that was not an icing against the Middies. Nice bring it ahead. Pass from Cedic to Lucy. Turnover, Burger gets out for Calorie. Jay Calorie, who has the Middies goal, and saying on Nate LaPointe. Shooting! Save! Rebound chance! He scores! Nate LaPointe! And the Middies are only down by 4 now with 6:36 to go.
Nice shot by Nate LaPointe. Always follow your shot, and that's what he did. It was a good rebound, and he took it, and he put it home. And now Middies still down by 4. 6:36 to go. They're not done yet. They're looking to come back, Nathan.
Yeah, or at least get a couple more in the ball. Just say, hey, we didn't lose by 5. That assumes, of course, that North Andover doesn't score any further, which it's very possible that the Knights do score further. Nate LaPointe looks for Jay Calorie, who has 2 points in this game. Calorie looks at his options. Bogosian tried to take a drive, couldn't, and penalty coming against Alex Bogosian on that play. It was a pretty significant play.
Not a good penalty.
Not a good penalty at all.
No, not this late in the game when it's down by that many goals. Just not a good penalty to take.
Yeah.
And that one could have been avoided easily.
Yeah. Huh?
Assisted by number 9,
Oh.
Adam Berger.
Oh.
And number 16,
Wait.
Adam Bogosian.
Wait, so the assist on that goal to Berger and Bogosian? Okay. I thought Cali, the puck chance in front, off the goal post. The shot
Wow.
taken by Jake Seedick.
Penalty on number 16, Alex Bogosian.
He had a lot of open net there, Nathan.
Interference a call against Bogosian. It was a shot taken and gets into the mesh by Nolan Hines.
Wow, I can't believe he missed that. He had so much open net. All he had to do was just roof it. Not even that. Hardy was so low. He had majority from the middle of the net all the way up, and he just needed to elevate it just a little bit, and that would have done it, Nathan, and that would have put them up 7-2, and that probably would have ended the night for the Middies.
Yeah, and the chances are pretty grim for the Middies as it stands. Jake Seedick for the Knights. Minute left in their power play. And it gets off the stick of Patrick Moran and down. 51 seconds to go in the penalty. 5:32 in the game. Gets down behind Ryan Hardy. Jake Seedick from Nolan Hines down. A drive taken. Sent wide on a shot by Buonapane. Seedick. Hines. Back to Seedick. Here's a drive off the stick of Berger and to the boards, and then the Middies will clear it out, and Jay Calley might get to the puck first. And nope, he was just beaten out by Patrick Moran. 4:58 to play in the game. Middies down by 4 goals. Here's Patrick Moran, left side. Moran waits, hands back. Finney, John Finney in the puck, and a shot. Save made in front by Hardy. 4:36 to go. Center on the boards. And Charlie Buonapane in the puck. Buonapane, shot, score! Hat trick for Buonapane, and it's 7-2. And yes, they did officially change a goal to hit the first goal to being his goal. So that is a hat trick for Tyler Buonapane.
And now North Andover is switching goalies.
Yep. Coming in that for North Andover is number 30, Jack Walsh.
And that's basically going to do it here for the night for the Middies. Now they're down 5 with only 4 minutes to go. It's just not really possible here, Nathan.
Yeah, well.
And there's no hats on the ice, so.
Yeah, well, first, I don't think you're allowed to throw hats at all. And B, yeah, because remember last year with all the Brian Smith hat tricks, never any hats on the ice. It's not allowed. And Jack Walsh will make a save. 4:09 to go. They don't want to risk injury to Carlson. In fact, next stoppage, I would not be totally stunned to see the Middies pull Hardy. Again, for injury reasons, they don't want to. Ryan Hardy has been one of the Middies' best players this year, and they obviously don't want to risk any type of significant injury to him.
Yeah, I'm surprised they actually didn't pull the mirror because, you don't want to risk it. I mean, this game is clearly over. I mean, there's not much the Middies can do here.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, maybe a goal.
If I believe if North Andover does score again, I think that's going to do it for Hardy. Just because they are still down by 5.
McMahon's passed Diaz, but McMahon's ahead of the line. 3:33 to go.
Granted, there is still 3:33 left, and I don't. Even if they do score, I don't know if there's like enough time.
Yeah,
it just wouldn't be that worth it. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah. I would not expect 5 goals in 3 minutes 33 seconds. Maybe 1. Possibly 2, seeing how things went last week in Salem. But then again, with the way the game stands now, that's doubtful. Dominic Maraca behind his own net. Picked up at the line by John Finney, shooting Hardy with a save. 3:12 to go. And now the Middies will get it out. Andrew Dixon. Looked like he was going to get it out, but did not get out. Now picking up. Dominic Maraca gets out of the zone. Battled the blue line. Then over the red. Patterson had dumped it in with 2:50 to play. I apologize. This is probably my worst play in a long time. just really slow. It's just hard to call a game when the team's down 5 when you're trying to take notes in a notebook and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it'd be
as it was in the first.
It would be a little more entertaining if it was flipped. And now I believe the fourth line's coming on as we see Sabula now on the air. So definitely they're taking the loss here today, Nathan.
Yeah. In fact, I'm kind of with the bottom line on. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't just say get net, buddy. I'm kind of surprised that didn't happen. Bring it ahead. But the Knights can't get it in was Campar. Now it does get in, but gets behind Hardy. Playing the puck to Dan Warner. Looks at Pat Crowley. Can't get him. Crowley digging left side, 2:11 to go. Dan Warner. Ryan Sebula tries to get it out. He is unable to. But then the puck does get out of the midi zone with 1:56 to go. Now Campar is in. Hardy will get a piece of it. Eric Den. Pressure on the puck by Joe Finney. Yes, there are two Finney brothers on the. There are two Finneys on the North Andover team. One of them plays more than the other. Ryan Silva twist on goal, and maybe Walsh got a piece of it. Off the boards by Campar. We'll get to Patrick Crowley, 1:22 to play in this one. Not exactly a result that the middies wanted to see. This is their they have not won since December 13th against Neshoba Tech.
Yeah, and you know what, Nathan? It was just a tough game, like I said in the beginning of the broadcast with a minute to go. It was just I told you, it was going to be a hard game.
Yeah.
And, playing a D2 team, a whole division up, and it's just going to be a hard one. And, middies do take the loss today, but hopefully they can bounce back now there's an offsides.
Yeah. It's tough to bounce back with the way things have gone recently, where you had the first you had the 2-1 loss to Weston on December 17th, the heartbreaker. Then the day after that, they lost 5-0 to Boston Latin Academy in Boston at Matthews Arena. Then three days after that, they had a rough start, but they managed to tie those same Boston Latin Academy team on the 21st of December 2016 at Skate 3. Then after that, they lost to D1 New Hampshire, Salem, New Hampshire, 5-3. They were in it for 2 periods. And now this. Oh boy. But things will get better. Jake Calloway, 35 seconds ago. And Calloway falls down. The Knights will get it. Matt Lucy looks for a hat. Nope, that's not Lucy. I apologize. That was Joe Finney. I did not see the 1 next to the 2 at first on the side of his jersey.
Yeah, Nathan. You know what? We got to remember, too. Oh, Hardy seems slow to get up. But we got to remember that we were without our captain, Troy Tharkell. And, even though it was 5 goals, it probably would have mattered now. But, definitely without your captain and without a great member of your team, it's always hard. And the middies now fall here by final of 7-2.
Yep, and the middies will be dejected after this one. Where it's tough game. The next game though is against a team they're familiar with, the Cambridge Falcons down in Cambridge, 3 days from now, and then they play big rival Lowell next Wednesday afternoon at the Songus Center. Zach and I will be splitting the play in that game. Yep.
And I just want to say my 3 stars. It's actually 1 star. It's the entire North Andover team. Nathan, I know I'm not trying to be like that, but they played phenomenal. The entire team played good. They all had nice crisp passes. Both goalies played really well, even though Walsh didn't get too much playing. But they all played phenomenal and only allowing 2 goals, and then them scoring 7. That's a phenomenal game, and that's why my 3-star or 1-star is the entire North Andover team.
I am going to name 3 different players. My 3rd star of the game will go to the North Andover starting goaltender number 29, Ben Carlson, with 2 goals allowed. My 2nd star will go to number 2, Matt Lucy from North Andover with 2 goals, and I believe it was an assist thrown in there too. My 1st star will to number 15, Tyler Wanapane of the Scarlet Knights with a hat trick. I think it was an assist added on as well. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.